Alright, what is going on, guys? Bob here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an unturned server. So first thing you're going to want to do is go to Steam, go to Library, Games, and then go down to Unturned, then right click on it, go to Properties, then go to Local Files, then Browse Local Files, and this is going to pop up. Now I might have some extra folders that you don't have, and that's okay. That's not a big deal. So you're going to click on Unturned, then right click on it, do Create Shortcut, and then you can just name this whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to name mine server. Then you want to click on it again, then right click, do properties, and then you want to click on the very end of it, make a space, and then you're going to type in no graphics. Make sure you put a minus sign at the front of it. Then you do a space again, minus sign, batch mode, space again, now do a plus sign, and type in secure server. If I can remember how to spell it, because I'm dumb. And then you can do slash. I'm going to name mine Bobby, and then quotation marks at the end. Now with this part right here, with the secure server, you can make that localhost if you want just you and your friend to play on it, but you have to be both on the same Wi-Fi. So I'm going to hit apply, okay, and I'm going to run the server. I'm actually going to minimize this too. And it may or may not take a little while for it to load for the first time, and that's okay, it's normal. It'll take a little while to load. So I'm just gonna sit back and relax and wait for it to load. It does this every time when I make a new server. I usually run I think I run 4 or 5 servers. Roleplay server, survival server, PvP server, arena server, and then I think a server that just me and my friends play on. So I have a password set to it, so only my friends know it, so that we can just play together on that. Alright, there we go, it loaded up. So as you can tell, it tells you the version up there at the top. It says 3.15.11.0. That's the version of the game I'm running right now. So that's the version that the server is going to be running. And it's going to load up, and so yeah, it says 100%. That means it's done, so you can go ahead and type in shutdown. And you've basically already have a server. That's all you need to do. Except for, actually, you do need to do a couple settings, and it'll make a big difference. So we're going to edit this with Notepad, and we're going to make they type in name, space, and now you make the name of your server. I'm going to make the name of my server just Bobby, but it has to be 5 or more characters. Go down, I'm going to do map, and then you get to put the name of the map. I'm going to do Washington. Make sure I spelled that right. Washington, and then below that, I'm going to make my port. My port's going to be 27668. Then below that, I am going to do the perspective. And the perspective is going to be both, because I like both. We're going to change the mode to easy. What else can we do? I'm going to make the time out set to 1,000. So we don't want super laggy people joining the server. Maybe that's what it is. I really don't know what it is. Then we're gonna do cheats enabled, and below that we're gonna do hide admins, and that makes it so if you're an admin on the server, people can't tell you're an admin. You just look like a regular player, and your name's not blue. What else is there? We did the name, map, port, perspective, mode, timeout. Oh yeah, we can make a loadout. And you're gonna want to type in loadout 255/ now add the items that you want to put in. So I'm gonna do an Alice pack, med kit, MRE. Is that, yeah, okay, that's MRE. What else? I'll do a Eagle Fire and a holographic and a drum magazine for it. So, and then I want to do a welcome message. So we're gonna do welcome to Bobby, and we're gonna do a little happy face. Then I'm gonna do slash 255, and this is just a color that I'm gonna use. The color I'm gonna do is gonna be a 255. I actually don't know the numbers, so I'm just gonna type in another random number. Okay, we're gonna do those 2 random numbers because I don't know the Rory G. Biv colors, and I'd have to look it up, and I'm too lazy. So you go ahead and X out of that. Go back, open up your server again, and as you can see, it says successfully set name to Bobby, map to Washington, port, perspective, game mode, timeout, cheats enabled, loadout, and the welcome message. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Unturned and show you guys what I did. Alright guys, so now we're in Unturned. You're going to want to go to play, go to connect, and then you're going to want to go to whatsmyip.com, and that's going to show you your IP, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can just click on it and go right to it. Then next you want to do your port, and I set mine to 27668. So, and I didn't make a password, but if you want to make a password, you'll just go to your server, select on your server, and basically where you put in all those commands before, and you're just going to type in password space, whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and connect to it. It's going to load up here. Okay. Here we go. So I'm in the server, and I spawned with my gun and medkit. Okay, I did not get the Alice pack, so I must have put the ID in wrong. I don't know what I set it to actually. I think I might have. Let me look right now. I set it to. Oh, I set it to 254. It's 253. That was my bad, guys. And I should spawn in with all my gear and things. Here we go. Now, since like I said, I messed up the ID for the Alice pack, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill myself real quick. And I should respond with it. Yep, there it is. So I respawned with the Alice pack, and gun and everything. So let's go ahead and put that on there. That on there. So that's my that's the beginning loadout. So yeah, and then the welcome message, as you can see, it's kind of like a pinkish color. It says "Welcome to Bobby XD." Yeah. So now I'm going to show you guys how to set up plugins and mods. So I will see you guys there. Alright, so what I was trying to tell you about me messing up the ID for the Alice pack was right in here. I had this number set to 254 and Alice pack is 253. So that's my bad. I'm also going to leave a link to the ID list so you guys can set that up. And as you can see, I said I connected to it, and that's my name right there. And then that's my ID. And you can go ahead and just type in shutdown. You don't need to open right now. So you want to go to this website right here. It's Rocket Mod. I'll also leave that link in the description so you can go to this. I'm going to go to Get Rocket, and this should be the version that you're using. And 315.11.0, and that's the version that I'm using. So I'm going to click on that, hit download, and you're going to go ahead and open that up, copy all of what's inside. Then you're going to go back to your server. Go to Unturned Data, Managed, and Control V. That voice cracked though. Copy it all in there. Then you're going to want to go back again, start up your server, and you should see that it says Rocket for Unturned, and it says the version, and there we go. So Rocket is now set up. So you can go back to the Rocket website, X out of that because you no longer need it. Go to plugins. I'm going to go ahead and just do kits because that's the plugin I want to add to my server. Click on that, go down to download, download it, open that up, copy that right there, X out of it, go back in, go to servers, Bobby, Rocket, plugins, and paste it right in there. Then you want to go back to your server and shut down, then restart your server. And it should say loading the plugin down here. It should pop up. Right there, there it is, loading kits. So now the kits have been loaded. So if you go to servers, Bobby, Rocket, plugins, and now there's a folder for it. And this is where you get to customize your kits. So the kits that I have are survival, brute force, and watcher. Now with brute force, since you can't use it since it has a space, so just go ahead and delete that so it's just brute. Or you can just do brute force but without a space. That'll work too. You have the cooldowns. The cooldowns run in seconds. So if you set this to 300, if you set that to 120 seconds, that'll be 3 minutes. And so all these, it'll take 3 minutes until you can use them again. So I'm not going to set a cooldown because it doesn't really matter. But what you are going to want to do is go back to the Rocket and go to permissions, edit with Notepad. And you're going to want Notepad++ for this. I know I didn't say it before, but you're gonna need Notepad++. So yeah. Permissions right here. You're gonna want to copy that, paste it down there, and delete all of this that's in here. And I'm actually gonna need one more since we have 3 kits. So first permission what you're gonna want to do is do kits. So you can do /kits to see the kits that they can use. Then I'm gonna do kit.survival. Then below that, you're going to want to do kit.brute. Below that, kit.watcher. And those are the 3 kits that it was set to right here. And to change the IDs and what's in the kits, you can just copy it and just paste this part again and put the ID here and the amount that you're going to get. So for example, this is I'm going to get 3 grenades from this, and looks like a blunt force and some shells. So 3 shells and a blunt force. So once you added the permissions, you just got to save it. Then you can shut down your server. And then go back to your server. Start it up again. And you're not going to be able to tell that they loaded in. You're going to have to go back in Unturned and look. So we're actually going to go, we're just going to add a mod. So you're going to want to go, for adding mods, go to Steam, Discussions, Unturned, Workshop, and you're going to want to find a mod that you're going to want to use. So let's find a mod that we want to use. We're going to use this one, this map. So we're going to unsubscribe to it, resubscribe so I can find it easier, and then we're going to use a gun mod. So let's go to, we'll just use this one, why not? Unsubscribe, resubscribe, and you can just go ahead and X out of that. You no longer need it. Then you want to go down to your files right here, and and you can just do any of them. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to go back to this PC, go to that right there, program files 86, go down to Steam, go down to Steam apps, workshop, content, and the 304 one, 304 and 930. Then you want to do date modified, and I have these 2 right here. This is the map, and these are the guns. Okay, this is a different weapon pack that I subscribe to, so just go ahead and copy those 2. Then go back to your server, Bobby, workshop, content, paste that in there. And since that's content, you're going to want to delete the map from it, so you just have the guns. Then you want to go back to maps, and you're going to want to paste it again, and delete this one so that you have the map in there. Then you're going to want to copy the name of that folder, go back, go to servers, commands, and this is how you change the map. So you want to change the map to what you copied, so it's Laslan, or Laslan. Anyways, you can go ahead and X out of that, then shut down your server, and this is the mods now. So the map's going to change. That was weird. I'm not sure what happened there. I basically just went back to Rocket, re-downloaded Rocket, and I put it in my managed folder again and restarted it, and it seems like that fixed it. So I'm not sure exactly what happened, but that seemed to fix it, so I'm sorry about that, guys. So you're going to want to go back to the game now, and we're going to test out the mods, but first we're going to go down to workshop, content, and look at the guns that we have. And we'll do the L85, because that one seems like it'd be fun. So edit notepad, that's going to be the ID for it. So we're going to go ahead and start up Unturned, and in here you're going to want to type in, like once you're in your server and loaded in, you're going to want to do give space 7503, because that's the ID of the mod I put in. Oh my bad. Bob/7503. I'm not going to hit enter on that yet because I'm not loaded into the game. But when I'm loaded into the game, hit enter and that's what you're going to receive. So I will see you guys when we get into the game. Alright guys, so now that we're in Unturned, we're going to connect back to the server. What you added in should have stayed. So let's go ahead and connect to it here and see the map changed. Now we're on Laslan. And the loadout and everything should stay. And we should also now have a mod, the gun mod. So let's just wait till that load in. Alright, I am now in. So now that command that I told you to type into the command prompt, you're just gonna go ahead and hit enter on it, and there we go. I hit enter, and I just received the gun. So let's go ahead and equip that. So here is the gun. Looks pretty nice, actually. I kind of like that. And it comes with an ACOG already on it. Let's go ahead and shoot it. Ooh. Wow, that's fun. Sounds cool too. And we're gonna go ahead and just shoot this one. The classic Unturned sound. But the other one sounded way better. And that's it for the mods and plugins for your Unturned server. If you guys have any questions, just comment below and I will answer it as fast as I can. And thank you guys so much for watching. And if you could please hit that like button and subscribe, that would be great for this being the first video on my my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.